As the nights draw in, lots of parents are finding that they're struggling with getting their children to go to bed at night and to sleep well. So it's really important for parents to think about some of the things that they can do to help their children through this process. Now, it's really interesting because Forever Friends conducted a piece of research where they looked into the sleeping habits of under 5-year-olds, and what they found was that the majority of parents do actually have a good routine. But one of the really interesting points was that a third of parents are still struggling to get their children to sleep at night, and that then makes people think, well, something else is going on. Sleep is very important. If we don't get a good night's sleep, it can affect our mood, it can affect our immune system, and it can affect the way that we kind of function on a day-to-day basis. Sleep is not only important for children, but it's important for adults as well, because you can have bickering amongst parents if they're not getting a good night's sleep as a result of their children not sleeping well. When we're looking at some of the factors that can contribute to kind of poor sleep, especially in the holiday seasons, that can be, anything from what our children might be eating, the level of sweets that they might be having. It might be down to the amount of alcohol we as adults are drinking and the food that we eat. So it's really important that, in this time, we think about what's going to help us get a good night's sleep. My top tips for getting a really good night's sleep is keeping it very simple. Just going back to the basics: bath, bed, book. Essentially, what we found is that most parents believe that having a really good book before you go to bed not only puts you in the right frame of mind, but it's a really good way of you connecting with your child and actually just creating that kind of, magical moment. Forever Friends have got an amazing book which really helps both parents and children prepare for a good night's sleep.
Your bed is a boat that sails wild and free.
If parents are finding it a real challenge to get their children off to sleep, there are some other things that they can think about. I call them the 3 S's: sight, sound and smell. Sight: get rid of TVs and computers. Sound: really thinking of introducing some nice soothing music that they can listen to, and then thinking about what they can smell, using some essential oils, lavender, jasmine and sandalwood. That will really give you a nice added kick to get your child off sleeping well at night.